Welcome to this new series, Self-Love and Compassion. In the first episode, we're going to speak about being kind to yourself. When you do spiritual work, when you work on yourself, when you do a lot of things, when you learn, when you push hard, when you push too hard, when you're challenged, there is always a sentence that seems to come back. It's be kind to yourself. And understanding what it means is important because it is an important note for your spirit, but also for your brain and for how you perform. The simple concept goes like that. If you take care of yourself properly, that means you can perform. Now, if you overstrain yourself for too long, you're gonna have diminishing returns. And at some point, it's not worth it to push more. You need to rest, you need to regroup. Well, being kind to yourself in big part is about that. Let's say you're trying to work through something, to learn something about yourself, whether it's meditation, or exercising, or anything like that. Well, you don't want to go at it super hard and non-stop, and never give up. You want to go at it at a pace that makes sense for you, that you can sustain over the longer period of time. Being kind to yourself means showing up for yourself to serve you. It's all about you. Nobody else is judging you, nobody else is looking at you. It is really what is going to serve you the best. And the only person that knows that is you. Now yes, you can get help from guides and people that teach different techniques and different things. But the way you're going to apply them to yourself, around your schedule, around your activities, that's all up to you. Being kind to yourself is the reminder that pushing through and through and through and through constantly does not serve all the time. It is not the best way to do things. And when it comes to the brain, there are very extensive research that it is way better to work for a small period of time, take a small break and go back to it. Because then you don't end up with diminishing return as you're doing your task. Now, that is true for spiritual work, that is true for everything. Because we are still bound to our physical body with our brain. Spiritual work, yes, the sentence "don't be in your mind" is true, but you're still having a body with a brain, and accepting that is important. Being kind to yourself also means that you don't need to go after the toughest of things all the time. It is okay to rest, it is okay to take some moment just to be, and it is important because it is in those moments, in those instances of being in the now, where it's calm and quiet, that you will regenerate yourself. That will give you the strength, the power and the energy to actually move forward and give the next punch, the next kick, the next step, whatever it is that you need to do. Being kind to yourself is not just a good thing on the short term, but a good thing on the long term. Because when something hard is going to show up, you're going to have the habit of reminding yourself, okay, right now I need to push hard, but I know that I can also rest and still be performant. One of the main issues is that we don't trust that by resting every now and then, it's gonna help us. We believe that the only way to do it is the grind, and that is how society shows us how to do things. Go at it and grind, and keep doing it until you succeed. Well, the grind does not mean non-stop consecutive work, whether it is physical work, contractual work, or spiritual work. You need to take your time, and you need to take break. To let yourself actually understand, integrate, and really reflect on what it is you're doing. Whether it is writing on a piece of paper or meditation. Understanding what it brings you, how you could bring more to it, how it serves you. All those things are important, and you need that rest time to be able to do that, to get the next idea, the next motion, the next movement. Being kind to yourself is about showing up for yourself. It's not about giving up, but it's about giving you a framework that will allow you to succeed. In the next episode, we're going to speak about being gentle with yourself, which actually is different than being kind to yourself. It is not the same approach and not the same train of thought. So I really want to split the two. So next time we're going to speak about that, because I think it is also very important to take into consideration for your own spiritual wellness.